Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, another day goes by and it appears there's another hit piece on my name. It never ends. I have been summoned once again. We've got another video, except this time it's about stoking the flames of gacha tribalism once again between Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. It's pretty clear by now, everybody knows which game is better. It's Wuthering Waves and it's not even fucking close. There's not even really a conversation to even be having about these games anymore. But we've got a creator over here, Booby Tuesdays. Whatever that name is. We got Booby Tuesdays over here using my name once again to try to sow some drama. And as you can see over here, there are already some references, already some quotes. Apparently my viewers are going to go attack this guy because there's a bit of a controversial take being made, and there's a reason why I'm being mentioned. Zzz has better writing than Wuthering Waves. Zzz's story is better than Wuthering Waves. And this is the take that I have to make about that. This is obviously immediately full of shit. This is a complete lie. The video is going to be filled with absolute misinformation and be incorrect about pretty much everything. And you want to know how I can say this without watching any of it? It's because I have been on the record saying that this story is dog shit. Let me show you some of the claims that I've made. Guys, we had more viewers when we were deciding on what to play. This was written by AI. The spread is incredible, ranging from soup dumplings to various stir-fried dishes. Wow, I bet he used octopus ink on all the food, cause all I see is black! Compare version 1.4 to whatever the fuck this is. You have a rare gift. Autism, I know. Looks like quite the crowd is gathering. I feel like I just read the same thing 4 times. Oh my god. Yeah, because you're not Yizhuan, you fucking bum. Did they strategically place this guy as far as fucking possible from the temple so that the walking would actually feel like you're doing something in this quest that's just only filled with fucking dialogue and no actual meaningful content? That was just a best hits of my ZZZ 2.0 playthrough. Now let's get one of my best moments from ZZZ 2.1. And this is my favorite part of the quest. Show an explosion then!
And the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
Oh, they're making a bomb.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something.
They're planning on using explosives to blow something up. Wow. Are you going to shoot someone with that gun? Whoa, are you going to punch someone with that fist? Are you going to think with that head? Thinking with the head was something that wasn't done by the writers of this fucking game! Because how the fuck is this the dialogue? Can someone just take a photo of this? I need another cup of coffee, guys. I'm sorry. I'm falling asleep. I'm sorry. This dialogue is made for retarded children. And this guy's making the take that Wuthering Waves is way worse and ZZZ has great writing. However, that's just a personal anecdote from my end, right? ZZZ 2.1 of this dog shit dialogue is the reason why I quit this game. And clearly, they're in disagreement against me. However, do you want to see who else agrees with my takes that ZZZ's story from 2.x onward has been absolute garbage? Do you want to know who else agrees with my takes? The entire fucking community and even the developers themselves. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the entire community, the ZZZ devs are clearly aware not everyone enjoyed the Wi-Fi story arc of Season 2 based on the last Q&A, or at least it's very mixed. The devs seem to have had enough of Wi-Fi with that Q&A. Basically, an apology video on Billy addressing player concerns. So, this is who doesn't like the 2.x story. Global, CN, and the developers themselves. But this guy is telling you that the developers, and the entire community of the game is wrong. And that he's right, and that the writing is actually really good, when literally every other party disagrees with that take. This is the delusion of the Zenless Zone Zero community. And there's a reason why you only see discussions like this on the ZZZ_ discussion subreddit. Because the only thing you're allowed to talk about in the ZZZ official Reddit is you can only post gooner art of all the female characters, both over and underaged. That's the only thing you're allowed to do on the ZZZ official subreddit. Actual discussion of the game shows up here. And for a post like this to have 777 likes is insane. And when you see that every single comment is talking about things like, this thread is full of opinions I'm used to getting heavily downvoted for, but I'm glad to see I'm not alone in being very tired of Wi-Fi and its dog shit implementation. Every single person's like, yes, I actually didn't like it this entire time, but I was basically pretending to because this community is toxic positive. And this is the delusion that you guys have reached right now. The only time you guys recognize it's comfortable to critique the game is after the developers themselves say, yeah, we fucked up, it's trash. The developers themselves have to say it's trash. The developers have to say it's garbage, and then the community will finally fucking agree. They're sheep. They're pathetic. And it's part of the reason why the game is dying. But hey, why don't we see the delusion firsthand? Why don't we see the mental illness firsthand? What kind of reasoning, what kind of logic, and what kind of mental gymnastics are required to disagree with the developers themselves? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen, into the inner machinations, the inner mind of a Hoyo shill. And I'm going to fast forward this one by like fucking 1.5x because it's 31 minutes long. And you already know, based off all the things I've shown you, the video's already going to be some dog shit. So let's enjoy.
Good evening, my comfortable Comsog Nathos. The horrors persist, but so does my rampage.
I thought this was a dude. Now I feel bad. Now I have to go yell at a woman. Now I gotta yell at a woman. Good thing I got a lot of experience.
I was scrolling through the trenches of gacha YouTube, and I saw this strange video. There's no way this—
Do this as a check. If there's somebody trying to critique a story, guys, that was a joke. Guys, that's what you call a joke. Okay? And the other thing is, this is probably AI. It's probably AI. So this is probably actually a dude anyways, okay? And they love ZZZs. Block them. They're fucking stupid. They have to be one of the dumbest individuals in the gacha space. So what I'm saying here, let's replay this back and listen to what I'm saying.
Yo, there's no way this—
Do this as a check. If there's somebody trying to critique a story and they love ZZZs, block them. They're fucking stupid. Yeah, no, I'm right. Nah, if you're over here glazing the fuck out of the same story the developers have apologized for, you should be blocked from critiquing other games because you're a dipshit. The devs are on their hands and knees begging you to forgive them for how bad the 2.x arc was, and you think it's good? I think you just you don't know how to rate stories properly. So I should block you because you're just gonna you're gonna talk and it's just noise coming out of your mouth, not fucking words. It's trash. It's dog shit. They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy— Yeah, my fucking IQ, because I'm more retarded than ever after seeing this. Sorry, let's get back to the video. They have to be one of the dumbest individuals in the gacha space because one thing the community literally unilaterally agrees on is how bad the story has gotten. Apology video from the developers because of the story.
Why is Taint Tontas defending the Wuthering Waves story by saying ZZZ is bad and doesn't have lore content creators?
That's not why I said it's bad. I said it's bad because everyone says the story's dog shit. In what universe did I ever even mention lore content creators? Who the fuck would make lore content on a game where even the devs think the lore is trash? The fuck? This is like you making a food YouTube channel where you go out and like visit restaurants and the only places you visit are like fucking McDonald's and Taco Bell. And that's every single video. That's what it would be like being a lore CC for this game with a dog shit story. That's why nobody does it. Why would you make a lore channel for a game with dog shit lore?
What kind of logic is that? How bitter does he have to be? Why not show examples of good writing in Wuthering Waves?
I've already shown you dog shit examples of writing. You want me to show you an example of great writing? Okay, so if you want to talk about good writing, one of the best instances of writing over here is the ending of the 2.7 quest, which sets up the beginning of 3.0 amazingly. Essentially, the ending of this quest over here takes exposition to the next level. Essentially, we get the whole breakdown of, in just 2 paragraphs, the entire reason why Fraxidus has been doing anything. Our goals in Jinjo and Rinasida, they talk about all of the objectives that Fraxidus was able to complete. You got Threnodian's Resonator, of course. Cartithia, Artificial Thenodian, Mia, Second Resonance Awakening, Jinsei. And it's a callback to 1.1, where Fraxidus caused Jue to go to sleep and do all of this. Obviously 2.6, where Lupa, Mia, that whole arc to experiment, basically lab work on Mia. And then Therodian's Resonator, the entire 2.2 arc, Avenolium, all of that. You want to know who triggered Avenolium? Guess what? It was Fraxidus. So, yeah, sorry, 2.4 for Mia. You guys get the point. This is them calling back to essentially the entire year of critical plot points and then setting up the next plot point elegantly. Because they talk about all these crazy achievements that they have. And then the ending line is, next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments in Lahai Roy. But nobody knew what the fuck Lahai Roy was yet. It was all foreshadowed. But now that we find out more and we see how 2.7 links to 2.8 and 3.0, goodness gracious, the amount of like context, Fraxidus being involved with the Space Trek Collective, all of that currently exists right now. And this is all from 2 paragraphs. And the links and how you think they're going to play a role in 3.0, it's 2 fucking paragraphs. And they were able to do that much. You want to know what ZZZ, fucking, they pick their asshole with 2 paragraphs. This is what they waste their fucking dialogue on. Shut the fuck up, brother. What are you even doing? Showing examples of good writing in WuWa. How about you show examples of not dog shit writing in ZZZ? How about you show examples of writing that isn't trash from this game? Motherfucker, Jesus Christ.
There must be a single instance that you can use to say the story is good.
I've already done it.
I had to see for
and there's plenty more. Don't worry about it. That's just one instance. And it's not even like a critical story arc. It's literally the foreshadowing.
Myself. I love reading and I do words good. So my analysis counts a little more than your average bear's.
Proof? So but this person's just saying, my opinion's worth more? No. Based off the fact that you disagree with, again, the entire fucking community and the developers themselves, and you managed to, in your delusion, somehow convince yourself that the story isn't garbage, even though the developers are telling you it is, I think that's proof against weighting your opinion more. I'm actually going to weight it less now.
The Wuthering Waves story is objectively bad. And if you like the game, it's more respectable to say you can look past the story because you like everything else.
This is projection. This is what you call projection. They're taking the issues present in Zenless Zone Zero and without any proof or evidence trying to apply them to Wuthering Waves. Because it's projection. Because they base their personality off of ZZZ, this person, you know that they're taking the shortcomings of this dog shit game story very, very, very seriously. The end result is that they've decided to take the flaws in Zenless Zone Zero and apply them to Wuthering Waves for no reason. Because that's what delusion is. I've already said this person is deluded like 3 times. And they're just proving it.
And you can like the story. Just acknowledge it's comfort media.
So just pretend that everything she's saying or he's saying, again, it's an AI voice. I'm going to assume it's a dude. Just trying to get more views by pretending to be a girl. Because you did that in fucking RuneScape when you were 10 years old. Hey, proof? Woman proof? Again, I'm going to assume every woman I meet online is actually a dude unless proven otherwise. I've gone by that policy and I've been right pretty much every time. I'm just going to go over here and assume all these critiques, all the statements being made, they're all actually for Zenless Zone Zero.
Hallmark movie of gacha gaming.
Wuthering Waves is the hallmark movie of gacha gaming. Sorry, the real translation is Zenless Zone Zero is the hallmark movie of gacha gaming. And if you've ever played ZZZ 2.1, yeah, no, you would agree with that. Because you want to know what the basis of ZZZ 2.1 is? It's actually these 2 characters. Wait, let me see over here. These 2 characters meet for the first time at the start of the quest, but they actually knew each other since childhood. And actually, she's a part of the super secret research facility that they're infiltrating. She was in there 20 years ago. And actually, her dad worked there, and her dad died to go save her from death. That sounds really convoluted and bullshit, right? That's the actual plot of this quest. And they said Wuthering Waves is a Hallmark movie. The plot of this is them secretly actually being linked from birth because of what her dad did in a secret military facility where she was a child experiment. Then her dad they basically dies to save her. Then she escapes. Then they artificially meet up 15, 16 years later, and it's like, oh, they actually find out. And they're like, wait, you did this all for me? Oh, Yazuha. Oh no, your dad did. Oh, your father. Oh, I can't believe he did that. The fuck was that
I'm so
scene? And then you're
devastated.
banned.
Oh my
He's got-
gosh. That is actually a Hallmark movie. So to make the take that WuWa is just a Hallmark movie, coming off a literal actual one in the 2 point. Look over here, you can even see. She's all like,
Didn't care.
I'm satisfied becoming a lab experiment again, Mr. Ferox.
no, it's the actual plot. And it's dog shit, bro. It's so bad. It's so contrived. It's so elementary. And so once again, another piece of proof that they're simply taking the criticisms that should be levied against ZZZ and just faking them against Wuthering Waves. Because they know the exact problems with ZZZ. I've shown you. This whole Hallmark thing, it's ZZZ.
Which is fine. People love Hallmark, but it's not necessarily good writing.
And you wanna know what the best part is? They don't show any Wuthering Waves quests during this piece. All they show is ZZZ B-roll. So even implicitly in the back of their mind, they know what game they're actually talking about. The B-roll don't lie here.
I looked and I found clips that prove the writing is amateur, derivative, and sloppy. I'm going to do the one crucial thing Complaint Tontas couldn't do. I'm going to show you clips from ZZZ to prove the story is objectively better than Wuthering Waves. I do not believe the gacha format is terrible for storytelling either. TV shows, comics, and magazines are released on a schedule. They are held to a normal standard. So what makes live service games special? Why are you praising the mediocrity of Wuthering Waves when Zenless figured out the formula for a good story on the schedule?
Should I just read the transcript of this instead? Because I know AI writing is a very hot topic nowadays, right? This is like AI writing, and it's like really bad too. Like it's AI writing and an AI voice. Oh, good lord. All right, I'm gonna have to. AI writing, AI voice. All right, let's see how fast we can get through this, boys. Let's see how fast we can get through this. I already know this video is just, it's a loaded dog shit.
I mean, WuWa takes the gambling a step further if you want to talk about a gacha story. We never know if plot progression will come from characters hallucinating or character assassination. And finally, the worst crime against players, not respecting their time. The story is filled with redundancies and repetition. It feels like the person writing it did not just witness the two.
Bro, actually, AI didn't write this. You wanna know how I know? This video is structured like a piece of garbage. Bro said, like, 3 claims about WuWa, about how it's bad, not good. There's not a single piece of proof. They said like 3 line items in a row of what's wrong with WuWa. Hallmark movie, all that shit. Then they went into
action, combat,
4
and
more items about what's wrong with WuWa. So they went into 3 items, didn't provide any glue, evidence, any argumentation, then said it's actually bad for 4 more reasons afterwards. This is how you structure an essay, and this is how an AI would actually do it. You would have an introduction part where you introduce the argument and the 3, 4, whatever topics you're going to cover. Then in one paragraph, you break down one topic. In the second one, you break down the second. In the third, and then you just wrap it up. It's a fucking 5-paragraph essay. Everybody learns it in English class. This started off like a 3-paragraph essay, then added 7 more without expanding on the first 3.
Monologue. In what world does it make sense that a screenwriter would not know about what the character is seeing? I'm giving the benefit of
There's another one.
the doubt on this. The writers are probably not told what the player sees, and the excessive explanation is not insulting your
Okay, now we're on 8 things.
intelligence, even though it feels like that. The disjointed writing does not stop there. Upon further inspection, all the writing in WuWa is uncanny. The characters don't talk.
I'm sorry. Guys, I can't watch this. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I can't watch this. It's literally just them saying a bunch of shit. Like, it's literally just them nailing together like 20 consecutive negative claims against WuWa, and all the B-roll's just ZZZ. It's just nothing is shown from Wuthering Waves. All it is just ZZZ B-roll. I don't think you can be normal and watch this. It's unwatchable. And the fact that there's so many people that have watched this just leads me to assume the ZZZ community is actually retarded. How did you watch this? You had to be stupid to watch this.
Talk like people. They use strange sentences and purple prose. Now, I would
Show one!
like to make an important distinction. Long sentences and purple prose are different.
Nah, this is not a real video. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't think this is actually a real video. This is not actually a real video, right? Like, did I just have a hit piece made about me, and it's just 30 consecutive minutes of just actual garbage?
Gotcha stories are plagued by adverbs and adjectives. There is no way a story that respects your time would have 30 minutes of filler and poorly delivered flavor text between the lines that move the plot.
What are they even fucking talking about? What the fuck is even being said? This...
Forward, have world building lore, or develop the characters. Instead, they give
Are they talking about WuWa or Zzz?
barrage of adjectives. I understand amateur mistakes from amateurs, but this is Kuro Games. They should provide a higher quality story because...
What do you mean this is Kuro Games? It's Zenless Zone Zero on the I'm sorry. This is I'm telling you, this is unwatchable. I can't watch this. And I'm just hoping you guys are okay with the fact that I only made it 3 minutes and 49 seconds into the video on 1.75x. I can't do this. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble following what the fuck is even being said. Because they're saying all these critiques and they all sound like they're applicable for Zzz, but then WuWa's at the start of the sentence and then all the B-rolls for Zzz. It's actually unwatchable. I'm out. Let this just be another testament. Every single attack that I ever receive, Feet wants me to keep going? Nah, right? I mean, if he wants me to, I'll try to keep watching, but like, nah, he just said Merry Christmas. Nah, he just said Merry Christmas. I don't think he's also gonna wish self-harm on me too. Yeah, because if he tells me to watch this, that is self-harm. Nah, watching this, I'm gonna call it, bro. Watching this video is self-harm. You actually will get stupider. Nah, I ain't doing this. I'm sorry. Maybe somebody can surmise the points for me. I can't bother with this. The developers are saying this story's dog shit. The entire community says it's bad. It's not good. It has elementary writing that doesn't even slightly compare to WuWa, and the plot of it feels like it's actually from a children's storybook. I'm good. Everyone knows this game's story is awful. That's why the past 17 banners for the game, nobody wants to pull the characters because everybody hates them. Everybody hates everybody here. It's terrible. I've never seen a story unilaterally disliked this much. And again, when this is the one video saying it's good, and this is the video? What the fuck? I guess this is the last point that I'll make. When the video is structured in a manner where it looks like it's written by a fucking 10-year-old, the entire premise of the video is already obsolete. This video is critiquing WuWa's quote-unquote bad writing. This video is so fucking bad in terms of writing, it's unwatchable. You can't take the critique seriously. That's it. I don't care. I'm done. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out. Ladies and gentlemen, Saint from the future over here. So I need to actually correct some misinformation and some false claims that I made during the original, whatever you could call it, React. So I said I thought Booby Tuesdays was actually a dude pretending to be a woman. I've had a lot of experience with this back in the day, lost a lot of iron armor sets to what was supposed to be my soulmate back when I was playing RuneScape in 2007, so I'm just personally scarred from that incident. And unfortunately, based off of the rather low quality of the script and like the actual video itself, I didn't think it was actually made by a real person. But Arikado Zodan has decided to actually create a compilation for me to actually just indicate that yes, Booby Tuesdays is actually a real woman.
Hey hotties, have you heard the rumors that people who play Hoyo games are illiterate?
I thought this was a dude. And the other thing is, this is probably AI. It's probably AI. So this is probably actually a dude anyways, okay? Just pretend that everything she's saying or he's saying, again, it's an AI voice. I'm going to assume it's a dude. Just trying to get more views. It's not an AI voice. It's actually real. By pretending to be a girl, because you did that, they're not pretending. They are a girl. In fucking RuneScape when you were 10 years old. This is not RuneScape. It's YouTube and real life. Hey, proof, woman. We saw the proof. Again, I'm going to assume every woman I meet online is actually a dude, unless proof. I should probably stop doing that. Otherwise.
Hey hotties.
It's AI writing and an AI voice.
Hey hotties.
Anyways, you guys get the message. So again, my apologies to Booby Tuesdays for the false accusations over there. Once again, I just let a lot of my, kind of like internalized trauma from back in the day really influence what I was saying over there. But I am not going to walk back any of the statements that I made about how fucking awful your video was. Genuinely, I don't even know how... like, what were you doing? Anyways, let's just say that I'm happy to react to another video. I'm happy to react to another video that's maybe a little bit more well thought out because I'm just going to be frankly honest. This one was kind of unwatchable, and I think I've given all the reasons for why. And when you disagree with the developers themselves on the quality of the story, and you disagree with the overarching community, 99% of the population is telling you the story's not good. And when this video over here is how we're saying it's good, that number is going to go from 99 to 100. That's going to be it. That's going to be the final update over here. Once again, my apologies, but I just got to be honest over here. This was terrible. Let me know what you all thought. Peace.